All right, so this is week 2 of doing a vegan ketogenic diet. Last week was a bit of an experiment with doing vegan keto, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing, but it worked and I felt great and I had good results. So we are going to do another week and we're going to try to switch things up a little bit this week. I did find that eating a lot of flaxseed made my stomach feel like cement. So I have eliminated that copious amounts of flaxseed and I've switched it up. So I'm going to show you what I have changed, what I'm doing, kind of for what I eat in a day lately. And I'm sure it's going to keep changing because I keep doing research and finding things that I should add to my diet. I'll post a grocery haul video. Hopefully I'll get it posted before I post this video of some things that I bought at Sprouts that are different that I've never tried to try to incorporate. That should help me have the healthiest vegan ketogenic diet I can try to have. So I'm going to show you what's going on today and what I eat, and let's get started. All right, so to make the chia seed pudding, I start with 200 grams of organic unsweetened almond milk in my high-speed blender. I added to that 13 grams of organic cacao butter. This stuff smells amazing. And then I added 5 grams of organic cacao powder and 14 grams of organic coconut oil. Okay, so blend all of these ingredients in your high-speed blender. Add a little hot water so that your cacao butter and your coconut oil melt and kind of emulsify in. And then you're going to pour it over some chia seed. I used 50 grams of this organic chia seed for my chia pudding this morning. All right, so I let the chia seed soak overnight, and in the morning it looks like that. I added 30 grams of raspberries and 10 grams of organic cacao nibs for a little crunch and chocolatey flavor. So that is breakfast for today. With my breakfast, I'm also adding a scoop of this protein powder mixed in water, and I'm just drinking that down because I don't really like the flavor of it, so I don't want to ruin my chia seed pudding, but I still want to get in the protein. All right, so here is today's lunch. I made a dip that I'm gonna eat with celery sticks for my little spoon. In the dip, I put a whole avocado and then I mashed it with some lemon juice, some cilantro, and some garlic salt. And then I added a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and a tablespoon of avocado oil. I also added about 50 grams of green olives, about 30 grams of chopped spinach, about 50 grams of grape tomatoes, and I sprinkled on top some of the Trader Joe's chili lime seasoning, which is super yummy. So this will be my lunch today, and I will put the macros up in just a second. So here is my dinner tonight. I decided to make a salad. It has 200 grams of romaine lettuce. It has about 20 grams of sunflower sprouts and 20 grams of pea shoots. I also put on there a bunch of herbs. So I've got some fresh basil, thyme, rosemary, oregano, sage. I also took some portobello mushroom caps and I marinated them and baked them. So that's about 125 grams of mushrooms there. And then I also added some marinated baked tofu that I did, and that's about 72 grams of tofu. And then I also dressed it with about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, some sea salt, and then I also put on top there some fermented vegetables for the probiotics. So this will be my dinner, and that will wrap it up for today. All right, so let's have a quick talk about macros on a ketogenic diet when you're doing it vegan. So in a standard ketogenic diet, when I say standard, I mean eating animal products, your ratios that you're shooting for are about 70% fat, 20% protein, and 10% carb. So when you switch over to vegan, it's really, really hard. At least I found it's really hard to stay within those ratios because everything has carbs. And so what I've been shooting for in my ratios is about 70% fat, 15% carb, and 15% protein. What I'm looking for is to hit my target protein range, which is about 60 to 80 grams, and I'm trying to not get over 30 net carbs a day. And you know, everyone's different, and that's just what I found I feel best on so far. So those are kind of the ratios I'm going for. Does that work for everyone? No. Is that the ideal way to do vegan keto? I don't know. It's just how I feel good. So that is why my ratios today are about 70, 17, 13, which I know is not perfect, but it's hard, guys. So I play around in Chronometer every day trying to like get in a little more fat and a little less carb, but it's a work in progress. And as we go along, I will try to get better at it. But so that's why my macros are not quite what you would expect on a ketogenic diet. All right, guys, that is my What I Eat in a Day video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.